Okay, this presentation is giving students ownership over vocabulary. It's using three different tools, Pear Deck's Flashcard Factory, Google Classroom, and Quizlet. You can use any combination of these uh, tools. So the first thing is Pear Deck, and here is some information from the Pear Deck website. If you're not familiar with Pear Deck, it's a wonderful tool to get students engaged, but this is their information about the vocabulary portion of the tool. You can alright, so the first thing you'll do is in Pear Deck you'll start a vocabulary list. About the vocabulary list, you'll provide the students with the word and definition. The students will be asked to draw a picture of the term and provide an example. And then all four of these components are integrated into a Quizlet, flashcard, and vocab deck that the students can use to study. When you create your terms and definitions, you keep in mind that students will need to illustrate and provide an example. So not all terms will lend themselves to easy illustration. Oftentimes I'll suggest the students, the example will be an explanation of what's happening in the illustration. So in the Flashcard Factory and Pear Deck, you enter your terms and definition, and if you don't have a definition, it can provide example definitions for you. Then when you have all of your words listed, you click Play Flashcard Factory. And this is the part that the students will get involved with. So after you click play, the screen will appear. Students will log in. We'll go to joinpd.com. I suggest they log in with Google when they're asked to log in, and they'll enter this code that is here. Once you have all the students listed, you click clock in. When you click clock in, students will be paired truly in pairs, groups of 2. So they'll be on teams, either the night shift or the day shift. Unfortunately, you cannot say who works with whom, but you can reshuffle until you get pairings you want. So students then spend time, they'll get a term and a definition, and one will illustrate, the other explains, and then they will switch jobs for the next term. If you leave the projector up, it shows the progress, and we will have seen this in working at the toolbox presentation that I do. If you have 6 terms, each team will be presented with those 6 terms in random order. So you do not need to let all groups complete all the terms. Once all 6 terms have been defined by any number of groups, you'll get this little grumpy pair up here who says, students have created examples for all your terms. Let's move on to quality control. So if you find that they're getting antsy, or one group is finished and another group is still working on their second one, you can say, finish your drawing and we're all going to come together now. So in quality control, you'll look at each one individually, and you can approve or disapprove. Students find that sometimes it's better to approve them all depending on the group. They do love this part because they love seeing it come together, but then you can remove them in Quizlet, the ones that may not be quite effective cards. So once you have gone through all the quality control, you can click Export to Quizlet, which is not showing up here on the screen. There we go. You can click Export to Quizlet. Be sure to give the deck a name, because Pear Deck actually is the teacher in Quizlet, and so it's not going to be found in your class until you make it your own. So you will want to definitely give it a name, so that it's not some random thing that you can never find again. If you have Google Classroom, it will prompt you to upload them to Google Classroom. As I said, the Quizlet deck, in Quizlet it will be under the Teacher PD Flashcard Factory, Pear Deck Flashcard Factory. It's not initially part of your account. If you do lose the deck and can't find it, you can always go to PD Flashcard Factory and search for the name of the deck. I know that was fast, and if you have any questions, you may email me. Thank you very much for your time.